Alright, we're gonna have a fun one here for Cosmic Crucible Fatalities today because we have somebody in voice that has been ducking me since forever started. And we got Ruevar and Nemesis. How's it going, guys?
Yo, it was good.
Oof. Yeah, none other than the infamous Nemesis. I'm gonna try to schedule him for the hot seat, but then again, he might duck me there too. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? But we got some beautiful wins here from Ruevar. I don't. Oh wow. So you want to explain that first one, man? That first one looks. This looks funny.
I don't know what they're like. How do you mess that up with Pegasus? He just came back and messed, like, Thanos go off or something.
I'm trying to
We
figure
could watch.
this out
There's,
because
you
it's
know,
two.
it was canceled, and then the other part of it is replays mysteriously gone again. I don't know.
Yeah, the replays just like they're on there for a second and then they're gone, and it's like, wait, how? I want to watch this happen. I really want to see what happened, but I don't. It's a pretty huge Pegasus, but Thanos is still gonna get some turn meter there, and he's got the speed up, so I don't understand how. Especially with that fat Kestrel, but then again...
I mean, Rescue and Iron Man are both Gear Tier 18, and Darkhawk and Mark II are 17. I just don't understand how you mess this up.
Well, they did.
This definitely had to be a situation like Rescue getting tunneled down immediately and them getting tilted.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, if you basically with Pegasus, if you're using him, or even if they're on defense, you tunnel Rescue, the team falls apart. Team's pretty much done. You just gotta wear each of them down. But yeah, Thanos is getting a bunch of turn meter. I prefer Corvus usually over somebody. If I'm gonna. I just like when Corvus just slaps the shit out of Buddy if he gets to take a turn. He takes a turn, he usually eats somebody because he's just piercing damage.
Well,
but I usually use
Corvus
them in 3.
and Proxima.
Yeah, but Proxima.
Obviously, you're not taking out Thanos, Cole, or Maul. But I don't know. Proxima has her stun, which I like. It can, people don't want to focus her because, obviously Thanos is doing all the damage. Cole in his annoying taunt. Maul in his healing. So she just kind of gets forgotten about and gets the stun off.
Did you just say Diamond Dorm and just be happy about it, or what?
I mean, Dorm, he's alright,
Nemesis, do you got a diamond on Thorm?
He did okay.
Do you got a diamond on Thorm? I don't. I haven't seen him in the store for a fucking diamond, so...
He did okay.
Come on, bro. You know the answer.
He did okay in DD6 Cosmic.
Oh, God, man. It's still... I have not... I have kept Black Order on defense because they're just... I think people just underestimate them, especially if it's... Even when it's the 4, it's a problem, but when it's 5, Thanos is taking 2 turns. He's going right away, and he's gonna fuck somebody. He's gonna fuck somebody up. But people forget about it, and they're just like, well, it's Black Order. They're old school. Don't worry about them. And then Thanos does his ult.
My other hope is that someone goes the exact opposite of it and goes, oh, Thorm. Well, I want to pull those revives off, so I'm just gonna use Sinister 6. And, or Superior 6, and waste Superior 6 on this.
Yeah, because then now they can't use Superior 6 somewhere else.
This might have worked if, 2 things would have happened better. which is like Rescue probably got stunned by Proxima Midnight, and then they couldn't cleanse any buffs, right? And they probably just got tilted from there. But they probably would have like took out Ironheart and put in Big Time to alt first on Thanos, flip those buffs around, get the disrupt. Maybe could have had a better chance here.
Wait, even if Big Time was there, wouldn't Thanos still go first because he gets the turn meter? Oh no,
Yeah,
he's not getting
but-
100% turn meter. He's not getting 100%.
Yeah, exactly, because this dorm is there.
Yeah, if he would have kept it with the full 5-piece, Thanos is definitely going first.
Exactly.
Still, you got the win for it. That's good.
Yes, sir.
Made him rethink shit and go, you know what? I'm just gonna overpower the crap out of it and waste stuff he could have used somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, so you can see there's a scroll down. He used the same Superior 6 team. I think he leveled up his lizard a little bit for the second attack, but this team is giving people fits, especially with that 3-diamond gambit.
I don't know how much I could stress this. Do not take Superior 6 into them unless they're significantly built. Otherwise, drop Lizard, drop Slayer, throw in Mysterio and Vulture, and you just wipe them. That's it. It takes a second, but you can wipe them. Forge and Sunspot don't do nothing. You're just usually scared of Gambit and Nightcrawler. That's it. I don't know
If you
why.
are going into this though, you do need to like make sure you control Forge. If you don't control Forge,
Yes.
you're in for a bad time.
Yes. Control. Yeah. Just ability block his happy ass right away. Boom. If you can land the blind, if the blind lands from Mysterio on Gambit, makes life a whole lot better. Just a whole lot better. And I just love using it, and I haven't lost yet. However, I have seen people do this where they use a full Superior 6 and they're like, yeah, I'm going to wipe them. And then they get wrecked. And then they're like, why did this happen? Well, not really doing anything too much to control these guys. You got Kraven, but by the time Kraven goes, most of your team is pretty much freaking hit, especially if it's a huge Nightcrawler. This is technically probably a baby Nightcrawler to Nemesis, but for the rest of the community, that's a pretty good Nightcrawler.
I appreciate you holding me as the status quo, but I guarantee what happened here was that last week or a week before last, this counter worked for them. It was like, okay, we'll just do the same thing. But what changed was that 3-diamond gambit, and he probably ate their ass up with all those pings.
I expect it with Green Goblin going first and doing his rewind. I bet he pushed someone and broke taunted, and then they couldn't control Forge, and then Forge started going off, and yeah.
Yeah. Did you notice that they brought Emma in the second attack for no reason?
But they got rid of Walt. Look, they got rid of Walt Guardian. Walt Guardian should have stayed over freaking Emma. It really should have. But it drew Apocalypse, which this shouldn't draw Apocalypse at all. You're fine without him here, but he said, screw it, I'm going to bring in Apocalypse. And his 1-diamond ball. So, yeah. Jesus Christ, Walt.
Yeah, so here, before we get into this,
Oh, okay.
my defense is it's a little controversy because I don't have any like insane killer rooms. I've worked with Tony and Nemesis and Zany, and we have a lot of teams. There are a couple teams that work in a lot of rooms, and if you don't plan your rooms out right, you're gonna get caught, with your pants down like that guy did. I know a lot of people have thought, oh, it's sus on defense, or you go to the next screen and you'll see the guy's got secret defenders with Dorm, and this is one scary room, right? But it's just one scary room. I just brought in Superior 6 here and absolutely manhandled them.
The,
So you have to
2022 is nice.
You have to be very careful with like putting all of your eggs in one basket, especially with like how amazing Superior 6 has been uh, uh, for this CC. What we get 2 weeks left.
Yep. Pretty much 2 weeks.
Exactly.
2 weeks to try something, or just push yourself even more. Oh my god.
Yes, this is the second opponent, and
He tried MOE.
He tried. He kept it too.
Well, strategist, let's be honest here. People are still going to use Xtreme inside of Crucible. Maybe. Depends on what they change the rooms to. Some of the rooms will be definitely different. There might be a hive mind overall bonus, kind of the way Superior 6 is, but I mean, they're not bad unless people just start using Nightcrawler and Gambit outside of it, because if you were lucky enough to knock out, if you were not lucky enough to escape with Kyle, you got a 3-diamond Gambit, which can be scary, especially if you don't know what you're doing. And obviously, this guy didn't know what he was doing because he went full MOE and he still lost.
I think that this type of team will work next CC. If there's a mutant room, a raid room, if there's a stealth room, I mean, they work well in 4 and 5 this CC iteration.
Right.
But a lot of stuff that, like in 5, the only thing that's happening is they're losing debuffs or whatever. So
as long as they don't get trauma, if you can put
Forge
trauma on
clears,
them, they're not
doesn't he?
losing it.
Yeah,
Forge will cleanse, but I mean, everybody's gonna cleanse the moment they take their turn. But if they got trauma, they're not cleansing shit.
Well, I'm just saying, if you like push them, like even like Death Seed or whatever, like you push them and suddenly Forge is going off, and then Gambit stealth, and I don't know. Like, I think they're going to be a good CC team. I don't think they're going to be a S tier CC team, but I think they'll still be at least an A tier.
Yeah, they're probably going to be like a team you have to respect on defense, just like they are now. Because even when you look at that clip, can you go back for a second, ZKG? If you don't mind. This dude has a G18 Ultron. Like, who does that? Like, I didn't do that. Like, and I do crazy stuff on my roster, but that's a G18 Ultron, and a G18 Titania, and of course the G18 came with 2 diamonds on them. Mm-hmm. And so, that could be one of two things. What he thought worked the week prior without the 3-diamond Gambit just did not work this week with the 3-diamond Gambit because he got pinged to death, or he did not focus on the right target to begin with and try and get rid of Forge, and then eliminate the team from there.
Well, it didn't work for him. Not gonna work for him because it didn't do it, and then he had to bring in Superior 6 to do it. So hey, you pulled MOE and Superior 6. That's gonna be a hit for them because they just wasted a whole bunch just to defeat one room.
Yeah, and the Mo sacrifice didn't even kill anyone and sacrificed his whole Mo.
I mean, it really doesn't matter who the 5th is for this, as long as you basic into Skrull.
Yeah, and like
take
this
out
was
Skrull.
The point of this. I mean, obviously everyone's seen the one shots and stuff like that. It's like, this is one of the main reasons I pulled Sus off with defense. He can get one shot. If he can be one shot, then the only thing that matters is efficiency. And
right.
If there was like a guaranteed, like, back when it was like, oh, we have to sack this or we have to sack that, then it was a lot different. But now, I mean, there's so many, like, even this combination. Let's say you didn't have Red Hulk, you could put Doom in or something. It would still one-shot it. So
I've used Doom, I used Vol, and it just goes like you just watch Sus just go bye, tip over, and he's done. And you're like, okay, now I just I got to figure out who I'm gonna go after. Fuck that, I'm going after Robbie and knock him out, and then you just slowly just boom get him away. If you get it, if they're powerful enough and they boom, you can knock them all out pretty quick. Still 83-61. You didn't get into the 50s, so that's good. It's not bad. Ugh.
I feel like this is a mistake.
No. Well, I mean, it. This is where I want to see. This is where the replay button, you want to push it so you could see exactly. Like, okay, cool. I mean, it's gonna. I mean, once one of them dies, Deathpool's snapping off, and Deathpool is the strongest one on their team, so she's gonna be wrecking people really quick when somebody dies. So, and it probably took forever to try to get through that dorm. But I could see this being. I could see this working.
I mean,
Better
it
ways to
works.
use
I
that.
just
They
look
don't
at the
know yet.
efficiency and the healthy characters. Termos isn't bad, but like there's so many teams that this team can just delete.
Yeah, true, but Gwen permakills, so if she's got them low enough, she could have killed 2 or 3 of them off, and they're not coming back. And then still, Deathpool's snapping off and hitting whoever, and I mean, slowing these guys down would be efficient, but it pulled new warriors from somewhere else, so still good. They can't use new warriors somewhere else.
We're probably about 6 months plus away from DD7.
Yeah, if it happens, I imagine it being open closer towards the end of the year. All right, another fun. Okay. He said, "Fuck it, I can't beat it. Craven's got to go. I'm gonna bring in Sus."
I mean, to be fair, he did beat it the second time, but
I mean
this is one of those things where I say, like, you really have to plan your rooms out. Another problem is one of the things I've seen a lot of people not doing is they go with like Cyclops instead of Rogue. I guarantee you, one of the things messing people up the most is Rogue's taunt. So
yeah. Once you taunt, you're just kind of like, you're sitting there focusing, like, okay, I'm gonna go right to Nightcrawler. What the fuck can't I click? Oh, Rogue taunted, douchebag. Okay, now I just gotta focus on Rogue. But this is. For a second, I just saw the increase in power, and I'm just going, did he just level up somebody maybe? And I'm going, no, they're all fucking 18. He can't really do it unless he got a star on him. Then I'm like, oh, look. There's Pretty Boy over there in place of Craven. Yep, Sus is going to knock it out. Gotta use my 3-diamond Cyclops. Plus his passive is great. I just don't like the fact that... Yeah.
It's so great.
Good.
So this resonates with me because I made the same mistake, unfortunately, this week versus the stickiest of them all. If you have a tool like APOC or Sus, you use that tool. You don't try and get greedy, and he paid for it. So you dropped an attack and then used the team you probably should have used in the first place, or just could have used scrolling the boys and still got through it.
I just feel like this is a waste. Like, you wasted Sus when you could have used him somewhere else, or you could have had Sus here with something else and use Superior 6 somewhere else. So he grabbed them both and was like, well, it doesn't matter. He's got a win under his belt. It gives Ruevar some breathing room.
Well, and especially when they don't have the Rogue, and you're able to just bring your Superior 6 in and completely destroy them. I mean,
And
Cyclops did absolutely nothing in that match. Oh yeah,
I usually Forge and Sunspot, they don't do anything. At the moment I block and blind them, they're just there. They just don't do anything. And then if I could rewind them again, great, but they usually die off. And then I'm just more worried about Gambit because right now there's going to be 3 Diamond Gambits all over the place, and most of them are maxed out, but then there's some happy-go-lucky people that just gotta go to level 96 and 97 or 98 right away. So 524 is not going to be the limit anymore. Somebody's going to be bigger than that. I'm going to be like, yeah, let me slow my happy ass down. I need to make sure that Gambit either gets blinded or I got to kill him right away, which...
I feel personally targeted. My Gambit's 97, of course.
Oh no, it sounded like Rello talking. It sounded like some bullshit. I figure out where that microphone voice is coming from. Figure that out, damn it. However, this always makes me laugh with Gamma because it doesn't
just don't
really
like it. I don't like it at all. I think this defense is terrible. If there was Green Hulk instead of A-Bomb or Brawn, I think maybe it could be decent. But as is, without the ability to taunt or whatever, I can one-shot Red Hulk as soon as I have the charges. Deal with them as I can with blinds and stuff like that along the way, and just not push She-Hulk to the throwback. And it just, I don't know, I didn't like it.
I mean, the only good thing about putting Gamma, even Gamma Dorm on defense, is that it's more than likely gonna draw this, or maybe an MOE, which is the point. Now they can't use them somewhere else. You just have to make sure you're putting down a defense that would definitely have New Warriors go after, or MOE, and you're like, ooh, now I gotta choose.
Iceberg, I'm in the top of Plat 3, right below Diamond 1. Like, three rating away from Diamond 1. I got screwed over by Scopa this week. Maybe next week I'll make it.
Superior 6 fucked me up this week. Nemesis, have you taken out a Superior 6?
I have. And that's because, as Ruevar mentioned earlier, us in the Gulag gang, as we like to call it, a lot of us have adapted the offense strategy of having Scroll available for offense. And when you take Scroll into Superior 6, usually all those buffs are just gas for Scroll.
Yeah, that was my thought of it, going, fuck, I got Scroll on defense, so I can't use him. And trying to do the mirror is very, very tricky. So I'm just like, nope, I lost this one, screw it. But I took Sus off defense. If someone throws Superior 6 on there, I know Sus is just going to be taking turns like crazy. So it's like, yes, this is going to be great. But it felt really bad going, wow, if I didn't have Sus, there still are players out there that don't have Sus. What are they doing to try to counter Superior 6 without Sus? And it's either a sack and then try to go after it, or trying to mirror it, which even then it doesn't matter. You gotta. It was a rough. I just felt sad just sitting there looking at it, going, "This isn't gonna be nice. This is not gonna be nice at all."
Iceberg, I was ranked 85 last week before we had our disparaging loss against Sticky this week, but now I am ranked 120. Which is about 18 spots below you, bro.
So, who did you mess up on? I can't remember which one. Was it Infinity Watch?
It was Room 1 Full Darkhold, and I decided to use a Tangled comp, and I had APOC available, but I was trying to do a greedy strategy and bring APOC into IW for later. for no safeguard and get some more efficiency points that way. Should have just brought him in the first place and cleaned through that dark hole. But because they didn't have Echo to stop the assists, all the assists, ate up all the time. We weren't getting I also didn't target the right characters for the pings from Kestrel. It was a whole clusterfuck.
I mean, I will definitely say this. I was rooting for you during that sticky match when chat suggested he takes symbiotes into fucking Gamma, and we're going, dude, he's just taking turns. I was like, there's no efficiency in this match. Nemesis should win. He should win. Sorry, I mean, even Sticky was like, that particular match was anxiety filled and everything. It was a great fucking thing to watch. Although in the back of my head going, I really don't want to root for this motherfucker. But Nemesis should have this in the bag because there is no efficiency in this match whatsoever. None.
Yeah.
He's getting 0 all over the place.
First of all, shout out to Sticky for giving us yet another legendary clip and reaction, right?
That was good.
I was trapped in the worst timed work meeting of all time at like 1 p.m. Eastern. And I'm sitting there and I have my other laptop next to me watching the stream. And I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? Why is he bringing this team? Oh, I could win. Oh, we got this. 1 second left. And then you all know what happens from there.
That was, I mean, if he would have pressed auto, like even a half a second later than that, Vol never would have ulted. And I mean, everybody would have been like, wow, you basically just handed him a good freaking win there. And it was like, wow, this is not going right for you, bro. And then I don't know what possessed him to even contemplate taking a couple of symbiotes that didn't really do much anyway. They were just cannon fodder. And we're just going, dude, you're about to get fucked. Gamma's fucking you up. And then it's just going, and we're just like, if Vol doesn't ult, you're not getting saved. And Nemesis is winning. And I'm just sitting at work going, I want to root for this guy, but holy shit, man. Nemesis got this, man. This match is literally worse than fighting Infinity Watch because you have taken 85,000 turns. There's no turn bonus here, and your health is shit. And that Green Hulk just kept fucking healing up and healing up and healing up, and I'm going, nope, not gonna happen. Nope. And then when I saw it, I'm going, this motherfucker, how did this motherfucker lose? Like, come on. How did he lose? Dude, I was sitting there, really, that was points. I would have pushed in all my points and you would have made me broke as shit. And then I look at it, I'm going, oh, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
I know, right? If ever that was the advertisement to take unnecessary Gamma members to G18, that was it. Because that Hawk would not go down. Or he would not stay down, rather.
No, he didn't. He just kept healing over and over and over. And you're just like, he's at half health. Oh, look, he's at 75. Oh, he fucking healed all the way to 100, dude. You still got to knock him down. And then he just like, fuck this auto. And we're just like, okay, that's probably not going to help. But okay, try it. See what happens. But wow, that was a fun-filled match where, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to have faith in Nemesis, man. I don't know if I'm going to have some faith there. Oh. It's close. Close. What's up, Gospel, man? Thank you for the follow.
I am hoping to match up with him again before the season ends. He's within shot of me again, so we'll see. I didn't get him for next week, but hopefully 2 more tries and we'll get him.
Hopefully, man. If you can, I will admit though. Do not play Crucible matches at work. Fuck it. Bathroom, do it in the bathroom while you're taking a dump, before you go to work, after work. Never do it at work, because somebody wants to come bug you. Some meeting wants to take forever, or you just lose fucking signal, and you're just like, why isn't nobody moving? Oh, wait, I can't fucking finish this Crucible match, and now I'm done. I'm gonna lose because I'm at work. Fuck that. Not doing it anymore at that. I will wake up significantly early to play fucking Crucible beforehand, I'm not doing it at work anymore. Something pops up. Always does. It's not the most efficient use of my time for Crucible. So, Nemesis, please. If you're gonna match up with Sticky, yeah, plan them wisely, or just say, hey, you know what, boss? Batteries out, fucking oil pan dropped, and the gas is on the floor. Definitely not coming to work today. PTO for me, bro. Talk to you later, but it's gonna get a little sticky trying to figure this out. But if you knew what that really meant, but pay me for my day off. Bye. I'm not. I mean, still don't matter. It's not an excuse, but it's like, I don't want to lose because of something else interfering. I'd rather, if it doesn't feel as bad when I go, you know what? It was just me. It was just me. But if somebody else is calling a meeting, or you're stuck doing this thing and you kind of completely forgot and you're looking at it, oh shit, I got 30 minutes to do 6. This ain't gonna work out. This ain't gonna work out. Not gonna do it. I have my own office. I have my own office, but my boss don't give a shit. If I was running the place, maybe, but I'm not. So, but Crucible is coming to an end. We got 2 weeks left. Hopefully, if you want to, if you got any funny fuck ups with Crucible, send them on over in Discord. We'll definitely take a look at them. Hopefully, we don't laugh at your mistakes, but we laugh at theirs. I want to thank Ruevar and Nemesis for showing on up. Nemesis did not duck us for this. This is great. Hopefully you remember to keep your microphone on next time. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Any other advice you guys want to give these guys for the next 2 weeks?
Like I've said before, make your opponent be perfect. Have a really strong offense, and absolutely, get those 5200s, and make your opponent find the efficiency to beat you, rather than being on the tail end of, oh man, I hope my Superior 6 holds out and they can't beat it, because what if there's a team that requires Superior 6 to beat? They got I don't know, SD in one room, and then they got some insane scroll in another room, and you don't have Superior 6Ds against them. So
that would be, it's just trying to put your defense to where you got to force them to use this team here, and now they got to rethink it, because they're like, damn, I really got to use Superior 6 here. I got to use New Warriors. Oh, now who do I got left? And it's all about efficiency now.
I feel like there's a lot of people that like put all their eggs in one basket. Like, oh, if I have this one scroll team on defense, then I'm good. No one can beat it or whatever. That's just gonna wind you with some L's.
Yeah,
I agree with what Ruevar said. This season's been so long, and character releases have slowed, and not every character release has been impactful to this particular CC season. So every single team that you can assemble can usually be one shot. So there's no reason to have like a strong defense if it's going to inherently drop your offensive capabilities. So from there, just play all offense, and as Ru said, put the burden of perfection on your opponent, and make sure you bring all your tools to the fight too, because the majority of the time we're all punching up against people that have the ability to spend more money on this game than we do.
The amount of times I hear from people, even in our group when we're doing it, going, oh, I still have sus, and we're like on the last room with like going against Infinity Watch or something like that. And it's like, we probably could have used that a lot earlier.
Yep. But hey, man, there are some people that do have the ability to do so, and a majority of us are going to be pushing up against 96, 97 levels. Or we know Juicy's punching up. He's punching up against 3 level 100. So I feel bad, but I can't wait to see it if he can do it. If he can sit there, punch up, and still win. That just goes like, wow. Yeah, we need to take more advice from him. Because he is... Nemesis is up there. But Juicy walked right by you. And just kept on walking. So, he is... Where the fuck is he at? I think he's like 20-something?
Juicy was like 25 last I checked. Before this season ended. But yeah, Juicy's incredible, man. He does
Juicy
a lot.
is 21.
Yep,
Holy
there you go.
dude.
Juicy does a lot. He does a lot with TCPs that are smaller than mine. Very creative and has again full offense strategy.
He has never let me down. You could give him a team that you're going up against that could be crazy, and he pops out. He pops it out faster than the bot probably would, and he goes, "Just do this, and you'll be fine." And 95% of the time, he's serious when he says, "After this, just click auto." And then you do it, and you're like, "This ain't gonna." Oh shit, it's work. Oh shit, it's working. Fucking Juicy, Jesus Christ, and it makes no sense when he tells you something. When he tells you a counter, and you're like, "I don't think it's gonna." You know what? Let me just push it, and then it works. I just can't. He is what I call the living tribunal because he knows exactly what to do. Exactly what to do at whatever counter you need. Whatever team you're looking up against, Juicy figures it out in like 2 or 3 seconds. I swear to God, that guy's AI. He is not. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a good thing that we got it. We have a smart guy like that around. We do. It's great. But that'll be it for Cosmic Crucible Fatalities. We'll be on next week with Ruevar. Hopefully Nemesis is around. He could join us too. If he doesn't duck the streamers again. He's always ducking me, so I don't know what's wrong with him.
I mean, I did put a little
I don't know
picture in
what's
chat
wrong with
there for you. I'm not sure if you saw it, ZKG.
I did see the one where it says stop, why am I ducking you? And not ducking you, right here, bro. Sitting in the same spot every time.
I mean, to be fair, aren't you always sitting in the same spot?
Yeah, kind of am, yeah. Kind of, yeah. Kind of, ish. Oh, God. All right, well, let me move over. We'll end this one, and then we'll switch back over. So, want to thank Ruevar and Nemesis for hanging around. So, we'll be back with some more. We'll be back with some more judgment next week, and see how much fun these last 2 weeks are going to be. Before I think either Friday, we'll probably get some news on the rooms. We should, but till then.